Blessings lovelies! This video is proudly sponsored by my new jewelry brand, Mystic Orchid Atelier. The collection is designed to empower and inspire, featuring tarnish-resistant stainless steel pieces engraved with affirmations that are paired with meaningful artwork, all digitally illustrated by me. The designs are put together to help cultivate a positive and deeply ingrained manifestation mindset. Each piece serves as a reminder of your strength, purpose, and limitless potential. Wear your intentions and attract your desires by checking out the collection. You'll find the online store link in the description box below. And now for today's pick a card reading. Hello gorgeous star souls, welcome to my channel if you are new here, and welcome back to those that have been following me for a while now. Thank you, my dear soul friends. My name is Shireen, aka High Priestess Mystic Orchid, and here on my channel we don't just shuffle cards, we time travel. This channel is your VIP lounge for channeled messages and guidance straight from your future self, the version of you that already has the wealth, the glow up, the soulmate, the soft life, and the receipts to prove it. Every pick a card reading here is timeless because alignment doesn't follow clocks, it follows frequency. So if you're here, now's the right time. Today's reading will be a quick soul rebirth activation designed to help unlock and activate your unique gifts and potentials on this current journey. I'll also be using my custom card spread mat that I have digitally illustrated myself for a detailed and visually engaging breakdown of the reading. This topic is also offered as a personal one-on-one reading that you can book via my website if you'd like a more in-depth approach catered only to you. The reading is performed at my sacred space where we'd meet in person and go through everything you need to know as guided by spirit. Anywho's, let's get cozy, trust your intuition, and pick the pile that's already picked for you. Your future self didn't bring you here for nothing. Now with the pile selection, I've included crystals on top of each pile. If you're one that prefers to select using crystals, if you prefer selecting with the use of numerology, you can check out the timestamps below in the description box to each pile where I've included the numbers to their respective piles. When you're ready, let's begin with the crystal and card pile selections. For the first group, we'll be using this tarot deck with the rose quartz angel aura. With the second pile, we'll be using this tarot deck, and the crystal we have on the top here is the clear quartz angel aura. So beautiful. Thank you so much to my dear friend who owns a crystal store in Coburn. Her name's Irma and her store's name is Ains Crystal. Thank you, Irma, for providing these crystals. And the third pile, we have this tarot deck with the pink, I think it's the pink aventurine, yeah, pink aventurine point. As I said, when you're ready, jump straight to your pile via the timestamps below. And I guess I'll see you at your pile. Let's get into the magic, lovelies. See you soon. Bye. Hello, my beautiful group ones. If you've selected the rose quartz angel aura, this is now going to be your reading. Okay, so before we commence with the tarot deck, we will start off with the oracle deck first, or the oracle cards. We'll do the first 4 and then we'll leave the closing message from your future self towards the end before we end your reading. Okay, activating, thank you spirit. Your current soul energy, group 1, where are you right now in your soul's journey? What's rising to the surface emotionally, spiritually, or karmically? Thank you. We have pink diamond. What you're meant to release, death portal, What identity, belief, or pattern is no longer aligned? We have single life. And with the third, please, Spirit. We have self-image. And the embodiment and aligned action, please. What do they need to know to embody right now to fully step into the next chapter? What action, ritual, or shift will support their quantum leap? Thank you. We have love offer. All right, well, let's begin with the first one. Your current soul energy. Where are you right now in your soul's journey? What's rising to the surface emotionally, spiritually, or karmically? And we have the pink diamond, a rare opportunity, find, or one-of-a-kind love, unique creative expression, wealth, and prosperity. What I'm getting right now immediately with your current soul energy, it's showing me yourself expanding. It is showing me that you have stepped into a new timeline, and you're well on the way to having your soul completely align to your purpose, your passions, and your destiny. It's come a long way. I mean, the fact that it's giving me that rare diamond, it's telling me that you have come a long way to get to this point, and many spiritual awakenings, many dark nights of the soul to get you there. Because as we know with diamonds, the more pressure is being applied, the more heat is being applied, the brighter and the most beautiful diamonds actually being created under that pressure. So that tells me that you are, or you have started stepping into this rare, beautiful soul personality. Everything about you right now just radiates, is what I'm actually hearing. With the second part, we've got what you're meant to release, the death portal. What identity, beliefs, or pattern is no longer aligned? What are you being asked to shed, even if you feel scary or uncertain? You got the single life. So living your best single life, working on yourself, becoming more self-reliant, not settling for a bad match. So this could be, okay, I'm already immediately picking, this could be an alignment of some sort to finding your soulmate. But this is telling me, for the majority of you in this group, you are seeking that other half, that counterpart that really strikes that balance with what you have going. And you have done a lot of work on yourself, all right? And you are hoping to raise your frequency and your vibration high enough to be able to find the right match for yourself. As we know, the way we manifest, we match by frequency. So if, let's say, you have a list of things that you are looking for in a life partner, it is really ideal that you match those requirements first yourself before you attract the same for yourself. You owe it to that other person to have those traits and those qualities as well. So to talk about releasing and shedding, this is you getting rid of the ideology of settling. You are not settling anymore. You have risen to such a high vibe right now that you have stepped into a higher timeline. So that means you're not going to be settling anymore. You're letting that go. In the past, you were probably just taking whatever you can, whatever opportunities were being presented to you. But I feel like you've come to know your worth. It's also what I'm hearing. If it is not to do with love, then it is to do with your own self. You know how rare you are, even with a job opportunity. You know how rare you are, and you're not just going to be settling for the mediocre anymore. You are looking for something that is truly, truly aligned with you, and you're letting go of the mediocre. Anything. But somehow I feel like a lot of it okay, so Spirit is actually correcting me. It is not necessarily a love offer, but I mean, there's so many of you in this collective, and I'm picking up all sorts of stuff who have actually, for those of you who've actually selected this group, I feel like there's a lot of you that has actually selected this group. And there is a lot of self-love as well surfacing up, and it's presenting itself to me. Now, with your soul's activation, we have self-image here, improving your self-image, focusing on what you can change, superficial confidence, insecurity issues. And your soul's activation is you are realizing that because of how self-worthy you are also transforming that externally. So I feel like a lot of you could be changing your hair, watching your self-image in such a way that, you know, you're eating healthier, you're watching your diet, you're looking after yourself physically. And that's what's transforming now, your soul's activation. What soul gift archetype or higher frequency is not is now ready to rise within you? What purpose or version of you is calling to be claimed? This is you as a whole. I think this is you completely as a whole. You have birth into this higher version, and this is what you're calling in. There's a lot of confidence surfacing up as well. There is a lot of independence surfacing up as well, is also what I'm picking up. Wow, it's a very strong energy. The divine feminine energy is extremely strong in this reading. So again, readings have no gender, so remove all gender out of it. I just feel like whether you're a male or female, or whatever you comfortably refer yourself as to, I feel like you have come into being physically and internally. It's like all matching up. You've recalibrated, and you are pretty up there. I've got to say, you're matching up. There's this like soul alignment and coming together physically, emotionally, and everything else. It's like a whole package. Now, with your embodiment and aligned action, what do you need to embody right now to fully step into the next chapter? What actions, ritual, or shift will support your quantum leap? You've got love offer here. Being asked for on a date, love to the next level, positive new love coming in, and a job offer you'll love. This is finally you realizing that this is your new you. You embodying this new you, walking, talking, feeling, dressing, everything. With manifestation, you've got to embody your manifestations before they come into fruition, right? And I feel like you guys have really understood that. You've really mastered the art of it. And this is you just embodying and doing whatever you feel that you are drawn to, you're passionate with. You're saying yes to the things that excite you and no to the things that don't. And just truly aligning to your purpose. To continue, so to continue embodying this, you've got to continue saying yes to the things that excite you. Yes to the things that are aligned with you. No more settling. No more going for the mediocre. You are aiming high for yourself because you know you are worthy, and you know that you're capable of achieving those things. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Thank you. Ooh. first one's already jumping out. All right, now for the second one. What you're meant to release. Let's go to, okay, this one is calling out to me. And the soul's activation. Thank you. And the embodiment and aligned action. Thank you. Yeah, I just keep hearing, I'm not settling anymore. I'm not settling. I know what I'm worth. I know I'm worth lots. You have come a very long way. Many, many dark nights of the soul. Many spiritual awakening. I can see you journaling a lot as well. You know, you're doing everything you can. A lot of self-help as well, like reading the right books and gaining your knowledge into fully expanding yourself to such growth. You're so evolved. I mean, you've chosen the rose quartz angel aura. Rose quartz is the crystal of love, self-love, attracting love into your space. Okay, we have the King of Swords, assertive and logical. So yeah, this tells me you're very assertive about what you want. You are a sure thinker. You know exactly what you want for yourself. You're not arming and ahhing anymore. You are not second guessing anymore. You are so certain about who you are and who you're becoming and who you are now. Like literally who you are now. Your expectations, your drive, everything. The King of Swords is someone who is so ambitious, very ambitious, the King of Swords is so ambitious, so cutthroat, very clear mentally about what they want. So that's your current energy. Very, very advanced individuals you guys are in group 1. I just feel like there is always room to keep growing. That's what I'm hearing from your highest self. There is always room to keep growing. Even your future self is embodying that and saying, I will do everything that I can to keep bettering myself. Very self-aware individuals. I can completely relate and get along with all of you, I feel, because that's exactly how I go about as well in my day-to-day. I have to be very certain. I will tell you right now, do you know how many times I attempted to film this video? Many times today. And it's now like literally the sun is setting right now and I'm finally now in sync. Maybe it's the timing. My spirit is heightened, my intuition is heightened as it gets darker. But I knew that I wasn't going to settle for a mediocre reading. I wanted this reading to give that full punch. And I can completely relate to where you guys are at. Being perfectionist is also what I'm hearing. But you're being, I feel like you're it's very calculated. It's not like how you perfect yourself is well calculated. And with what you're meant to release, we have the Ace of Swords, decisions and success. Okay, what I'm hearing right now, what you're meant to release is the overthinking. That is definitely one thing you need to do, is to release the overthinking, or you're already releasing the overthinking. You're almost so trusting of your journey that it doesn't faze you anymore. You're kind of going with it. You just love life. That's also what I'm hearing. You're loving life, or you're about to love life. Yeah, see what identity, beliefs, or pattern is no longer aligned with you? It's the overthinking. You're not overthinking anymore. You're kind of going with the flow now. You understand how it works. You understand how manifestations work. So great. Such evolved, high-spirited individuals. Okay. Now, with your soul's activation, what soul gift, archetype, or higher frequency is now ready to rise within you? And we have the Four of Wands, freedom, creativity. I love that. The Four of Wands is also known as the 1111 card. So that also tells me that your manifestations are coming to fruition too. Pretty fast and rapid. You're so aligned with your higher self that whatever you call into your quantum field is being activated. Like everything, manifestations are happening really quickly. Things are coming in quickly. There's just this full alignment. So if you're looking for your soulmate, counterpart, whatever it is, whatever the case may be, I feel like you're going to be attracting it very soon. You're definitely calling it in, and you need to keep on that momentum by being self-love. When you love yourself, you're showing others how to love themselves too. And generally, it just appears more attractive as well when you are one that is, you know, ever so loving of who you are. That's when you're ready to also love another. That's why they always say, like, before you attract another love, you need to learn to love yourself first. And I feel like group 1, you've pretty much mastered that. And now for the embodiment and aligned action. What do you need to embody right now to finally step into the next chapter? What actions, ritual, or shift will support your quantum leap? And basically, what patterns do you need to continue? Okay. We've got the Six of Swords. Love this. This is you moving on to calmer waters. So this tells me that you need to remain logical. You need to remain calm in your pursuits. Just carry on with this momentum. It's just going to get easier and easier for you. And I also do feel like if you have any past traumas or past pain that requires healing, I feel like you'll know to acknowledge that so that you could heal past that and move on, leaving the past behind and moving forward. So for those of you looking for a connection or soulmate relationship, I feel like, I never like using the word soulmate, you know, the one that's truly aligned with you, basically. If you're looking at attracting that, I feel like you have moved on from your past relationships and the trauma that it brought you. Whatever that you have learned from it, you've learned from it. Like whatever things that have ended that relationship, you've learned from it so well that now you've learned to leave the past behind and now you're moving forward. So carry on with that momentum. Okay. Right. Now I want to see what your closing message is from Spirit. So I'm now going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to use the SMS from my future self. So closing message from Spirit and your future self in this case. Thank you. Future self for group 1. What is the closing message from Spirit? 𝕬𝖎𝖕, 𝕬𝖎𝖕. Oh, I love this. This is just abundant energy. This is awesome. Okay, so your closing message from Spirit, we've got money moves and loves clarity, get clear, get rich. So abundance and prosperity inbound. So you could be seeing 808 or 888 even. And this is about you being very clear with your intent. Your future self is telling you to continue being very, very clear about your intentions, what you're wanting to manifest, what you're wanting for yourself. Don't sway. Your manifestations come quicker when you're certain about what it is that you want for yourself. That's why when I teach my manifestation workshops, I always say the first thing before anything else is being discussed, I always say you've got to get clear about what it is that you want to manifest. What are your goals? What are your intentions? You must get extremely clear about it. So your future self has stepped in to tell you, continue being very clear about what you want. Be very cutthroat, King of Swords energy. Be very certain and cutthroat. You've got wands and swords here in your reading. Wands are all about inspiration, ideas, passion. That's fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And then you've got the swords, which is air energy, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. So you could be any of those star signs. Nothing is literally clouding your vision now going forward. There's clarity and passion. That's what's in front of you. Clarity and passion. Love for what you do. Love for yourself. That's where you're heading. You already knew all along though. You just needed to come to this reading at this time for this video to awaken you, to remind you of your power. You are literally taking your power back, my darlings. I think that's amazing. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Another further message, please. What else do you want Group 1 to know? What message would you like to share with Group 1? Thank you. Oh. We've got 4 of Pentacles, stability, security. Yeah. Goes without saying. This is you now. Your future self is living in stability, is living with security, who's already acquired all that you're desiring right now because you did this and you continued embodying this energy. So if anything, you are getting the salute and the cheer from your future self, because by continuing this, knowing your worth, getting clear, loving yourself, not settling, you've achieved stability, you've achieved security, because you are also aligned and doing what you love. You found that counterpart as well, for those of you looking for a counterpart. You have learned to really rise. I feel like you've risen into the king and the queens that you are, the goddesses and the gods that you are. You've realized your potential, your power. I think you've been through enough. And you're finally getting what you deserve, really. Okay, now I am going to pull further messages. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, okay. Quite a few here, so I'm not going to disregard that. First message that's come through is we see that you are on the brink of a breakthrough. Absolutely, that you have patiently been waiting for. A situation is about to come full circle. The lessons have been learnt. What did I told you? I told you. You've learnt the lessons. You've had your spiritual awakening. You've done the hard work. This is a win-win situation for you. Trust that we are working behind the scenes to ensure the best outcome for you. So that's messages from your spirit team that are actually supporting you and guiding you down this path. Next one. If your mindset is fixed, try to free yourself from that. Rise above it. Don't place limitations on what you think you can achieve. Don't stand in your own way. Allow yourself to flourish in all ways. Welcome abundance in all forms into your life. That's right. Like I said, you're being very open now. You're in receiving mode. You're not settling anymore. You're not putting any limits anymore. And again, your spirit team is reassuring you and guiding you down that path. Just don't lose that momentum. Next one, you are doing your best and that is enough. Any difficulties you face will not last forever. Release the thoughts and feelings that don't feel good. Focus all of your energy on love, happiness, and your hopes and dreams. Absolutely. Goes without saying, right? So much love energy in this reading here. So much love for yourself, so much respect for yourself, so much power in yourself. So aligned. And the fourth message here, you are not moving too slowly. Drop the self-induced pressure. You are at the sweet spot between taking care of yourself and still making advancements on your goals. On this path, there is no such thing as being behind. Smile, breathe, and carry on. This is beautiful. What a beautiful card to semi-end your reading with. This is really magical. Okay. And now, last card I'll be pulling is a Wisdom Within Oracle to see whether there's any last messages that your future self would like to share with you. Thank you. Oh, okay, we've got two. We've got, are you projecting? Everything always works out for me. Absolutely it does. Everything is working out for me. Are you projecting? So this tells me, based on your reading right now, is that you have to remember to continue projecting and embodying that self that you are wanting to be or already harnessing. Like I said before, with manifestations, you've got to embody your beliefs and activate that your nervous system, your central self, to embody the version of you that you are becoming. And that's how you call in your manifestations a lot quicker. It is the believing before you see it instead of seeing it before you believe. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So everything always works out for me. So together, this tells me you've got to continue projecting this vibe. And then you'll get closer and closer and closer and rising and rising and rising into that version that your future self has already stepped into. Okay, that is all your reading for today, my beautiful group ones. If this reading lit something up inside you, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button and comment below if it resonated. I love hearing your synchronicities and breakthroughs. I also offer in-person tarot readings from my home temple space, so we can do something like this, or we can do this particular reading but make it more in-depth for you. It's catered purely for you, and you can definitely book me privately. So if you're in Perth and want the full High Priestess experience, check out my website linked below. And while you're there, explore my jewelry collection, Mystic Orchid Atelier, where each piece is crafted with powerful intentions and affirmations to support your journey. A great tool to aid in your manifestation journey. I believe in affirmations, and they're one of the tools that I use myself to manifest a desired outcome. So definitely do check out my jewelry range. Plus, I run manifestation workshops at least 3 times a year. More like 2 to 3 times a year, to be honest. Really depends. designed to quantum leap you into your dream timeline, think vision boards, future self activations, AI visualizations, and more. To stay in the loop for those magic-filled events, follow me on Instagram and Facebook. All the links you need are waiting in the description box below. Until next time, stay bougie, stay blessed, and always trust yourself. Your future self certainly has impeccable taste. Blessed be. Bye. Welcome, my gorgeous group 2s. If you selected this tarot deck with this crystal, the clear angel aura quartz, this is now going to be your reading. Okay, before we use the tarot deck, we're going to start off with the oracle deck first. We're going to start with the first 4 sections here, and towards the end of your reading, that's when I'll be touching on the closing message from your future self, from spirit, whichever you would prefer. But this, obviously, it's to do with quantum leaping and manifestations. I feel like it's nice to just talk to your future self. So that's what I'm hoping to channel for you. So we'll start with the oracle deck. Thank you. So current soul energy, please, for group 2. Current soul energy, please, for group 2. Look, immediately what I'm hearing, because you have actually selected the clear angel aura quartz, clear quartz are known to amplify energy, to go big. It's like I'm hearing the words go big or go home. So this could be a message for you. I feel like you are really coming out of your shell, getting out of comfortable situations and really trying new things. I feel like you are really pushing yourself to the limit this time, and you're really giving yourself more options. You're giving things a go. Yeah, so that's what I'm also picking. You could be artists, you could be entrepreneurs that have come to this group. If you are, this is a confirmation for you that you're in the right group. You could be public figures as well, is also what I'm hearing. You could be having, you could possibly have social media platforms of your own, content creators. But really, or maybe even for some of you, I feel like you are only just thinking of stepping into content creating, or having a more public eye vibe, you know, looking for public recognition, doing what you love. So I feel like you, some of you here are just stepping into it, but some of you are already in that energy space. But let's have a look, okay? Your current soul energy. Make it jump, please. Oof. The hidden enemies, jealousy, hiding true intentions, being two-faced, time to work in silence. Okay. All right, so this is already immediately telling me that you're working on something and you're not telling everyone. You're working in silence. I feel like you're going to come out with the news or whatever it is that you're working on. I feel like you're not sharing it with everybody right now. It's something pretty big. You're big thinkers. I feel like in this group, you guys are big thinkers and also innovators. And not everybody is happy to celebrate that. The successes with you, and that's why I feel like you're not exactly sharing everything. You're working in silence. You are there is a word for it. Silent achievers. That's who you are. I love that you're not a bragging sort of person either. I don't pick up that sort of vibe from you. I feel like you guys are truly humble. It doesn't matter how much you've made or how well you've done. I just feel like, yeah, you're not someone that always brags about it, because you know not everybody's going to be happy for you. So you do things quietly and you show others when you have acquired it. You don't show others when you're in the planning stage. Very wise. Very, very wise. Now I'm going to see the tarot. Okay, what's their current energy, please, for group 2? Thank you. Yeah, you're working on something really big. It feels big. It feels like no one is going to get in my way. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting. No one's going to get in my way. I know what I want, and I'm going to make it happen. Thank you. You got the Justice card. This is fairness. This is karma. Okay. And it is the whole what goes around comes around. Yeah, I just feel like there is probably even jealous eyes around you for your past. No one was celebrating with you when you were winning. There is justice and fairness. This is Libra energy as well. So you could be that star sign too. But yeah, so I just feel like you have put a lot in the works, in the back. No one else knows about it. Like you're working on something, and it's going to be amazing. It's a direct reflection of that. So let's see if whether, with the Justice card, I would really like to get a clarifier. And I didn't do this in the other group as well because all their cards are pretty clear. But with this one, I feel just for the Justice card, can I please get a clarifier? Thank you. Thank you for cards. Yeah. Oh, this is definitely something that is going to be a surprise for everybody. All right, the Four of Cups. You've been in introspection for a long time with this. You're working on something quietly, and then the universe is just going to hand you a wonderful opportunity where you'll just come out and just come out with a bang. So now with Cups energy anyway, with Tarot and the Cups, this is water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. It's to do with the emotions. This is about, Cups are also about fulfilling opportunities like friendships, romantic relationships, family, or pets. There's a lot of good things happening for you right now. And you're just waiting for that opportunity to be presented where you'll just come out and go, hey, look at what I've just created, or look at what I've just been working on. Now let's have a look and see what you're meant to release, your death portal. What identity, belief, or pattern is no longer aligned? What are you being asked to shed, even if it feels scary or uncertain? Crossroads. Faced with choices, midst of indecision, facing the possibilities in life, rite of initiation. I need to get another clarifier for this one, I think, with the Oracle card. What are they at the crossroads about? What are they at the crossroads about? And that they have to release. Creativity, new creative ideas, focus on expressing yourself, following your creative instincts, creative projects, a creative life. Yeah, just as I thought you were. You're creating something. What I'm hearing is don't overthink it. Go with your passions, follow your intuition, let your creativity and your intuition guide you. Something that you're working on right now that is really, really big. I feel like you're probably being a little bit too much of a perfectionist. And you're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I feel like, yes, there's going to be a time where you're ready to come out and show people what you've been working on. But I think there's a level of you overthinking it as well. Yes, there are people who are not completely happy and would celebrate you, and there are jealous eyes out there. But then again, anything that you do publicly, if you are in the public eye, you know, if you've got fame and public recognition, you are going to get people who are jealous of you as much as those that will celebrate you. So I think what they're trying to say, what you need to release and end is the overthinking. This is you working from your heart space, not too much in your head. Okay, now let's see what the tarot card has to say with this. Queen of Swords. Yeah. The Queen of Swords, they're very nurturing. It's a nurturing archetype, but also very cutthroat, very, very intelligent. So the fact that this is coming out in this section here, it's saying that you need to be decisive about what it is that you're doing. Whether you're going to wait a little bit longer or it's the whole back and forth, and I feel like it's giving Two of Swords energy as well. So decide on what it is, make the decision, and break away from the indecision. That's what needs to end. This is about you leaping forward again, because I think you've been in introspect. You've been quiet, working on this quietly on your own. That don't basically procrastinate and keep this for too long. It has to come out soon. Whatever it is that you're working on, or secrets or things that you're hiding, whatever it is that's hiding right now, you're not sharing with everybody, to step into your truest and highest version, and it's most aligned, you need to make sure that you act on it. This is about you getting it done now. It's long enough now. You're in that introspective, like, integration process. Okay, after a while, it's going to come across like as though you're procrastinating. And this is asking you to be very certain and sure about your pursuits. Just clarity. You know, the Queen is logical, but also emotional when she needs to be. You know, it's totally giving me like teacher vibes. Professors, instructors, coaches. It's time to put it out there. Now with your soul activation, your soul's activation, what soul gifts, archetypes, or high frequency is now ready to rise within you? What purpose or version of you is calling to be claimed? Thank you. Celebration. Parties, social events, happy outcomes, group events, socializing, and going out more. Yep. Just as I thought. You are literally activating and getting out more. It's time. There's a feeling of it's time to come out. Don't overthink the process. It's time to come out. When you stop overthinking it, you realize that you're ready to come out there. Release whatever it is that you're doing. Have it go live.
being shown to the world. Maybe perhaps you were afraid to come out in the open and show people your gifts. And fear generally can hold you back. So this is you being a lot more brave. It'll activate that bravery within yourself to get out there more and to do more of it. So for instance, like doing readings on YouTube, the more I do it, the more confident I get. That goes for every reader. That now it's easier for me to put myself in front of the camera than I used to. Like many, many years ago, I was so afraid and too shy to be in front of the camera because I was judging myself. Will people like me? Will people accept me? Will my readings resonate? You know, just things like that. Of course, those things used to cross my mind. I'm only human. But I'm telling you that when you get rid of the overthinking and the fear and holding yourself back, you will do this more and more, and you'll get more confident and more experienced. You'll be seen more in the public eye. You'll be noticed. Opportunities will be presented to you because of it. You're opening up more doors, but you got to step through it first. That's what the tarot is saying. What are they activating? The High Priestess, of course. This is just that inner knowing, that trust within yourself. The High Priestess is a very highly intuitive archetype. There's no second guessing. They're confident. They know how to navigate through life by listening to the highest and from the heart, from their intuition. You become like if you're another reader here on YouTube, you'll get better and better at it, and you'll get more confident. You'll get more intuitive. You'll be more in sync with your higher self. Everything will appear more certain for you. You'll be more motivated as well, is also what I'm hearing. You're just activating your highest timeline. Isn't that what this reading is all about? Isn't this what this reading is trying to get you to do? It's to help you activate your higher timelines, right? So this is basically what it's going to do. When you finally step out of hiding, you are going to be seen more and opportunities will be presented to you, and you're just doing well. And the embodiment and aligned action. What do you need to embody right now to fully step into this next chapter? What actions, ritual, or shift will support your quantum leap? Ooh, I saw that one jump. We've got contracts. Important legal matters, agreement between two parties, making something official, and application and signatures, making something official. This is so clear. Just as I said, you've got to make it official now. You've been working on it in the hiding for a while. Whatever it is that you were keeping to yourself is ready for you to step out now. Make it official. Make it official. I mean, you got the Justice card here, and then you got the contracts about legal matters. It's time to make it official. No more hiding. And the tarot card. We've got Temperance. This is balance. This is healing. This is alchemy. I just feel like You don't have to always have the answer straight away as well, okay? It's also what I'm hearing. The fact that you are also a bit of a perfectionist. You don't have to have all the answers right away. You can work gradually into it. So don't overthink it. Basically, I'll summarize it. You don't have to overthink the situation. I think you pretty much are confident enough to get out now and do what you need to do. Whatever it is that you're working behind the scenes, it's ready. It's ready. Now, with closing message from your future self, I'm going to use SMS or text messages from your future self oracle deck, which is one of mine that I self-published myself. Wow, that was quick. Okay, all right, you've got 2. Okay, you've got 2202 and 1990. Now, 2202, that gives me that 222 sort of like energy. And Temperance carries that sort of energy within. So we've got energy check. Are you forcing or flowing? Harmony and cooperation in relationships. They're working in harmony already. Your future self is already working in harmony. That's the stage that you want to get to. Your main character era fully loading. So this is 1919. You could be seeing 1919 on the clock. Your main character era fully loading. Stop playing small when the universe already upgraded your role to CEO of your divine life LLC. Step into your power. Yeah, this is you taking your power back as well. Stop thinking about what other people think. Or, you know, it really doesn't matter, because, you know, you'll be surprised. I'm hearing you'll be very surprised how many people you will just pull in for the right reasons. I love that. I do. I love that. And now I'm just going to split the deck and pull the next tarot. And you've got the Queen of Wands. This is someone who is fully confident, who has fully stepped into their confidence, their magic, their charisma, fully inspired, very creative. Things are looking up. Someone acting from their highest excitement, their aligned true self. That's the Queen of Wands, the confidence, the strength, the certainty. They're basically acting from passion. They're one that acts from passion. This is about you doing what you love. And step away from the overthinking. Just doing what you love, and it'll just shine so bright for everyone to see. Step into your authenticity. That's what the Queen of Wands also means. She means being authentic. You know, with the right intent. So if you are in fact afraid to step out and get out there, now is the time for you to take your power back and do it. That's the message. You're ready. That's what I'm hearing. You are ready. Let's end the reading now with messages from your spirit team and see whether, like, how they're guiding you to through this process, because obviously our spirit team plays a role as well, yeah, into guiding us to reaching our destiny and doing what we love. They guide us to our destiny, but as human beings, we have free will. So that generally can slow things down or speed things up. But this is just your spirit team. Sit in silence for a moment and listen. The answers you have been seeking are finally coming to you. Truly trust and believe that you are going to make it and be exactly where you need to be. What did I say? This is perfect. We are on this journey with you. Hang in there. It's not much longer. Your breakthrough is coming. Your breakthrough is coming. You're finally going to be seen and known for what you love. Go back to the heart of who you truly are. There you will find peace. Look at your life in its entirety Acknowledge any old wounds and then release them. Use what they taught you, and as added strength, keep moving forward with a renewed sense of confidence. Queen of Wands energy. Be confident that you've got this. And your third card, whatever you have been putting off, don't procrastinate. Oh my God. I told you, because it's starting to come across like you're procrastinating. Don't procrastinate any longer. Tackle that long overdue project. You will feel better once you begin. Start with one thing at a time. Thoughts and ideas not acted upon are just laying in wait. You can do this. Absolutely. I love this for you, group 2. And now, final card from the Wisdom Within Oracle. We've got, I should have been ... This is already giving me regrets. So I said, this is the message now from your future self. I should have been. This is the other timeline that if you did not act on this, you would live with regret. So act on it quickly, because you are ready. You know you are ready. Take care of your rarity. Absolutely. Absolutely. You are rare, and what you have to bring to the collective is different. Is very different. And you know it. So don't hold back. When you hold back, you're holding back from, you're holding your magic back from the collective for them to be able to enjoy the magic. Okay, my beautiful group 2s, thank you so much for joining me on this reading. That's all for your reading today. If this reading lit something up inside you, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and comment below if it resonated. I love hearing your synchronicities and breakthroughs. I also offer in-person tarot readings from my home temple space. So if you're in Perth and want the full High Priestess experience, or even the full soul rebirth activation reading experience, you can check out my website link below. And while you're there, explore my jewelry collection, Mystic Orchid Atelier, where each piece is crafted with powerful intentions and affirmations to support your journey. A great tool to aid in your manifestation journey. Plus, I run manifestation workshops at least 2 to 3 times a year, designed to quantum leap you into your dream timeline. So think vision boards, future self activations, AI visualizations, and more. To stay in the loop for those magic-filled events, follow me on Instagram and Facebook. All the links you need are waiting in the description box below. Until next time, stay bougie, stay blessed, and always trust your future self. They've got pretty impeccable taste. Blessed be. Bye. Hello, my beautiful group 3s. This is now going to be your reading if you've selected the pink aventurine crystal point. I'll just pop your crystal right here. And this tarot deck here, which is the Mermaid Tarot deck. So now before we use the tarot deck, I'm going to start with the Oracle deck first. And we're going to focus on the first 4 points, and then we'll end the reading towards the end. I'll be using the closing message from your spirit team, or in this case, your future self. All right, the current soul energy, please, for group 3. Thank you. Where are they right now in their soul's journey? What's rising to the surface, or emotionally, spiritually, or karmically? Thank you. Thank you. the unseen. Working behind the scenes, not seeing the full picture, the blessings you don't see, magic happening behind the scenes. This is about you believing in the things, again, that you cannot see, like the magic, the manifestations. And I feel like the energy that's coming through right now and they're telling me is that you're probably one of those that are waiting to see before you believe. Whereas we're trying to get you to believe before you see it. That's how manifestation works. You have to actually embody the version that you are wanting to manifest, or whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest. You have to embody that first and believe that it is yours if you want it to happen, if you want it to come to fruition. Let's touch more on this. I've had to put the lights on because it was getting dark in my room. So this is the only group that's got the full-blown light above. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe there is a meaning behind that as well. I've had to put the light on for this group. And this is about you being able to see, right? Casting that light so you can see better. This is being illuminated to you. This is a process of illumination. Whereas I feel like just because you can't see it right now, that doesn't mean you shouldn't believe. It's happening behind the scenes. It's really happening behind the scenes, and it's coming together. It really is. The Page of Swords. Yep. This talks about new idea, coming into clarity, being certain. I feel like a lot of you here are probably also stepping into like trying the whole manifestation, trying to be more even spiritual is also another thing I'm hearing. Maybe watching pick a card videos like this is still very new to you. You're not doing it often enough. But I feel like it might be a process that will start and you'll not be able to stop because it becomes enjoyable for you. You feel like you're getting the signs and synchronicities from one reader to the next is also what I'm hearing. You've got a zest. You're basically learning something new. This whole process for you, manifestation, activation, is all very, very new to you. But you're learning about it. But I also do feel like another message I'm getting with the Page of Swords, they're also known as someone that would start something and then won't finish it and then do something else again. So what I'm hearing immediately is that you're meant to follow through with whatever it is that you're putting out there. Whatever you're acting on right now, whether it's a project, an idea, this is about you following it through, getting it done. But I do feel like a lot of you here in group 3 are probably just only stepping into spirituality very recently, and you're very new to it. So even the manifestations and visualizations, journaling, everything, I just feel like you're probably stepping into it only more or less now than you used to. But you're hungry to learn more. You're very inspired. You're very... I feel like you're one of those people who would start something and then go down the rabbit hole. But if it gets too difficult, you might just move along and then try something else. That's also another energy that I'm picking up. Let me know anyway in the comments below if this is something that resonates with you in terms of where you're going. But let's have a look and see what you're meant to release. What you're meant to release. What identity, belief, or pattern is no longer aligned? Wow, that was crazy. Good health, changing nutrition habits, setting up a workout program, work-life balance, routine checkups at the doctor, and karmic cycle, settling scores in this life, karmic relationship, karmic pattern, negative cycles, personal growth. Yeah. So together, this tells me that A, you're not striking a good work-life balance. So you're knackered. You're basically tired. You are burnt out. Okay. I think you're trying to take too many things all at once. You need to sort of like slow down a little bit. I know you're hungry for knowledge, and I know you want to I know you want to catch up, because now I'm hearing maybe perhaps you're seeing people around you that pretty much caught up to the whole manifestations, the whole spirituality aspects, and now you're wanting to really experience the magic as well. So you're almost rushing through it to try and learn. But in the process, you're burning yourself out. You need to strike a moderate balance. Spirituality and the experience when it comes to all this sort of stuff and in life, it is a journey itself. It is about enjoying the journey. It's not about getting to the end goal, because now I'm being shown that you focus too much on the end goal. This is about what you need to release right now, is to let go of the fact that you want to get to the end goal and not actually enjoy the journey itself, when you're meant to actually enjoy the journey itself. Let's see whether we can get a tarot card to also further understand, because it just seems to be a repeating cycle. You know, what I think you're being guided to is to really experience the magic. You have to be surprised. You can't be expecting things. It just happens. This is about you being in alignment, right? So and synchronicities and all that aside, it is, you have to be in a very calm, like, state of mind and go with the flow. That's how it is with your journey. It's not about trying to fast track things. It's a very, very young energy, very new energy that I'm picking up in group 3. I feel like everything has only just come to light to you just recently. We've got the Queen of Swords. Wow, group 2 also had the Queen of Swords, even though I don't feel like it's you guys are being called to group 2. If you are, then by all means go and watch it. But I feel like with this one here, completely different energy. Again, Swords energy. Swords energy. Intuitively, I'm picking up and I'm hearing you are literally jumping from, or wanting to jump from, the apprentice to the pro. This is what I'm being shown. This is definitely giving me the energy of you wanting to get ahead of yourself. So you need to let that go. That's again, that getting to the end goal, I mean, and not actually enjoying the journey itself, when you should really be enjoying the journey. That's how you learn and you calibrate yourself, and you integrate yourself. It just comes with experience. It comes with time and trust and surrender. Now with your soul's activation, what soul gift, archetype, or higher frequency is now ready to rise within you? What purpose or version of you is calling to be claimed? For group 3, please. Thank you. Deep thinking. Thinking twice on a decision. Preoccupied with one's thoughts, self-reflection, being analytical and logical. Absolutely. So what will you activate? By getting rid of what was holding you back, which is the whole rush, 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 and this impulsive nature, is you become wiser. self-reflection, you become self-aware, you become calculated, not so much a risk taker. Let things be, let things happen the way it should. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not happening for you. This is about you being at one with the universe, working in synchronicity, co-creating with the universe. What else? I just also, I'm being shown right now, you're one that actually believes, okay, the whole fairy tale thing, how like you have a fairy godmother that just fast tracks and makes things happen, makes the dream come true really quickly and stuff. It doesn't work that way in the third dimensional realm. All our manifestations, everything that we desire, are all in the quantum field, the 5-dimensional or higher. How to get those things into the third dimension, we have to embody it, learn. There's a lot of learning involved to alignment. You can't jump from one thing to the next. This is about that's why we're in the third dimension, because we're slowing things down so that you can enjoy the journey. Because in the 5th dimension or higher, we could think of something and it will manifest just like that. But in the third dimension, it's literally forcing you to slow down and enjoy the process itself. Oof, thank you. We've got the King of Swords. Wow, see, another swords. Another swords. But I love this though for you. And you know why? Look at this. Look at how it's happening. Look at how it's arranging itself. You've got the page, the queen, the king. You're upgrading. You are slowly upgrading yourself. The King of Swords has got it all together. The clarity is right there. From the introspection, you are being like, you're being analytical and logical about your pursuits. I just feel like you become a wiser person. You become a wiser person. That's what you're going to be embodying. This is a soul gift that you're going to be embodying it within. Fully integrated self. Let's have a look at embodiment and aligned action. And this is going to really like activate that smarter, streetwise version of you. The embodiment and aligned action. What do you need to embody right now to fully step into this next chapter for group 3? What action, ritual, or shift will support their quantum leap? Thank you. All right, I'm going to take the one at the bottom. Round and round. Not applying lessons learned, unhealthy patterns on repeat, unable to let go of the past, repeating an old story. This is about you staying consistent. That's the aligned action. Consistent and not repeating old patterns or old teachings that we were taught in school, or our social conditioning from our family, our parents. What you need to do is break away from all patterns and staying consistent with that approach. What actions, what ritual shift will support their quantum leap? There's another swords. Ace of Swords. It will just give you full-blown clarity. It will give you full-blown understanding. This is also you learning more. learn more and then make sure you're staying consistent with that. You're seeing it till the end is also what I'm hearing. Whatever you're learning and activating, see it through. See it through right to the end. Whatever project ideas that you're integrating right now and you're actioning on, see it through. That's how you embody and align with your actions to get you to where you want to go, to get you to someone who's of so many swords energy. If you could be an air energy in here. So Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra, you could be one of them. Now with the closing message from Spirit, I'm going to pull a text message from your future self oracle. So this is a closing message from your future self that has already embodied everything and are aligned. The version that you are working towards. What have they got to say? We've got 1441. This is mirroring energy here. Slow progress is still progress. What did I say? Rome wasn't built in a day, neither is your soft life empire. Stability foundations are being built. Yes. Slow and steady wins the race. You don't have to rush it. You don't have to rush it. Okay? Whatever it is that you're wanting to do right now, there's that Page of Swords energy. A, you don't have to be impulsive, and B, you can act just be wise about it. Be wise and don't rush. Take your time with it. Learn. See it through. Learn and see it through. And then we got the Queen of Wands. I love it. I love this for you. Your future self is already that confident and creative and motivated and brave individual, the archetype of the Queen of Wands. So integrated. That's what the Queen of Wands is. She's just something that you want to strive to be. And your future self has already understood that the whole slow and steady, the progress, enjoying the journey itself, that's where they're at now. They've achieved it. Doesn't mean that the faster you go, the faster you'll get there and you'll get the same outcome. No, it doesn't mean that way. I mean, you have to have the experience. You have to take your time with it. You've got to learn. You're the apprentice now. Embody the apprentice and then work your way up. Because you're being promised that future for yourself. This is the version of you that you're going to be stepping into. But you need to make sure you're ironing out the knots now. Okay, the fact that you even got knots here. This is about ironing out your knots. Okay, you're in a period of learning now. You're in a period of learning and you've just got to enjoy the process. Now I'm going to see what messages your spirit team that are guiding you to this version of you is trying to do and help you with in the background that you're not aware of. They might have a message for you as well because they are assisting you with your integration. Oh my God. I mean, I can't make this up. This is crazy. Accept where you are at this moment in time. Only then can you begin to move forward. Be clear about your intentions. This makes us easier for us. This makes it easier for us and the universe to help you. Doors will open unexpectedly. Be ready. Accept where you are right now. Where you are right now, you are right on time. You don't have to rush. You don't have to be impulsive about your plans. Okay, I feel like I need to pull 3 more because it's only fair. The other group's got 3 to 4 cards from this deck, so let's see what else. Okay, here we go. We've got Find ways to fill your cup, be full, follow your heart, and always trust your intuition. Go deep within, find your triggers, and address them one by one. Self-healing is the best healing. Only then can you offer the best version of yourself. Absolutely. Part and parcel of you advancing yourself spiritually, you got to do the healing needed. You know, you got to get rid of all traumas, things that were holding you back, things that were setting you in like a repetitive thinking cycle that don't need to be there anymore because you're advancing yourself. You need to let go of the past. You really do. This is part of growth. Make today your new beginning. Try to leave any past mistakes in the past. There you go. I just said that. Don't allow them to weigh you down any longer. Move forward today with the confidence and knowing that you have better and brighter days ahead. Absolutely. I love that for you. And lastly, it is time to stop letting worry rule you. Instead, get excited about your future and all it will bring. What energy and emotion you put out comes back to you with a little conscious effort on your part. That happy ending can and will be yours. Believe that. It says a lot, doesn't it? And now to end your reading, I will be ending with a Wisdom Within Oracle. What else does group 3 need to know? Thank you. We've got, this will all feel kind of terrible until it doesn't. Yeah. I know it may seem like it's a slow process and it feels horrible and you want to get to your end goal, but it doesn't last long. Like, it doesn't. Like, just enjoy the journey. It's again stressing on the fact that you need to enjoy the journey. Oh, wow. Okay, that one went flying. Okay. All right, so we've got the oh my God. My loves, I can't actually honestly make this up. I can't. I really can't. The magic really does exist. The journey is the process. That's a general theme for the reading of group 3, to be honest. The journey is the process. Wow. Wow. Talk about believing in the unseen. You're getting the answers right now. How clear. I mean, you can't get any more clear than that. The journey is the process. All right, my beautiful group 3s, that's all for today. If this reading lit something up inside you, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and comment below if it resonated. I love hearing your synchronicities and breakthrough. I also offer in-person tarot readings from my home temple space. So if you're in Perth and want the full High Priestess experience, especially the Soul Rebirth Activation reading, which is very much catered, personalized to you, you can check out my website and have yourself booked in. The links all again provided below. And while you're there, explore my jewelry collection, Mystic Orchid Atelier, where each piece is crafted with powerful intentions and affirmations to support your journey. A great tool to aid in your manifestation journey. Plus, I run manifestation workshops at least 2 to 3 times a year, designed to quantum leap you into your dream timeline. So think vision boards, future self activations, AI visualizations, and more. To stay in the loop for those magic field events, follow me on Instagram and Facebook. All the links you need are waiting in the description box below. Until next time, stay bougie, stay blessed, and always trust your future self. They've got impeccable taste. Blessed be. Bye.